If you would have bought just $100 of the Book of Meme cryptocurrency coin at its all-time low back in March of 2024, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, back on March 14th, 2024, the all-time low of the BOEM token was 0.00005848, and that would have given you 1,709,986 token. Now, just 2 days later, on March 16th, the BOEM token reached its all-time high of 2.6 cents. That's more than 460 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment have made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in the BOEM token would have turned into $45,981.53. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 of the Book of Meme cryptocurrency coin at its all-time low back in March of 2024, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, back on March 14th, 2024, the all-time low of the BOEM token was 0.00005848, and that would have given you 1,709,986 token. Now, just 2 days later, on March 16th, the BOEM token reached its all-time high of 2.6 cents. That's more than 460 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment have made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in the BOEM token would have turned into $45,981.53. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 of the Book of Meme cryptocurrency coin at its all-time low back in March of 2024, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, back on March 14th, 2024, the all-time low of the BOEM token was 0.00005848, and that would have given you 1,709,986 token. Now, just 2 days later, on March 16th, the BOEM token reached its all-time high of 2.6 cents. That's more than 460 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment have made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in the BOEM token would have turned into $45,981.53. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 of the Book of Meme cryptocurrency coin at its all-time low back in March of 2024, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, back on March 14th, 2024, the all-time low of the BOEM token was 0.00005848, and that would have given you 1,709,986 token. Now, just 2 days later, on March 16th, the BOEM token reached its all-time high of 2.6 cents. That's more than 460 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment have made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in the BOEM token would have turned into $45,981.53. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 of the Book of Meme cryptocurrency coin at its all-time low back in March of 2024, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, back on March 14th, 2024, the all-time low of the BOEM token was 0.00005848, and that would have given you 1,709,986 token. Now, just 2 days later, on March 16th, the BOEM token reached its all-time high of 2.6 cents. That's more than 460 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment have made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in the BOEM token would have turned into $45,981.53. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 of the Book of Meme cryptocurrency coin at its all-time low back in March of 2024, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, back on March 14th, 2024, the all-time low of the BOEM token was 0.00005848, and that would have given you 1,709,986 token. Now, just 2 days later, on March 16th, the BOEM token reached its all-time high of 2.6 cents. That's more than 460 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment have made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in the BOEM token would have turned into $45,981.53. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you If you would have bought just $100 worth of the dog with hat crypto meme coin back in December of 2023, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On December 13, 2023, the all-time low of the WIF token was 0.001555, which would have given you 64,309 tokens. And just 3 months later, on March 15, 2024, WIF reached an all-time high of $3.47. That's more than 2,200 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in WIF would have turned into $223,151.13. Which coin would you like me to cover next? If you would have bought just $100 worth of the dog with hat crypto meme coin back in December of 2023, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On December 13, 2023, the all-time low of the WIF token was 0.001555, which would have given you 64,309 tokens. And just 3 months later, on March 15, 2024, WIF reached an all-time high of $3.47. That's more than 2,200 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in WIF would have turned into $223,151.13. Which coin would you like me to cover next? If you would have bought just $100 worth of the If you would have bought just $100 of the Myro meme coin crypto, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On November 12, 2023, the all-time low of Myro was 0.001995, which would have given you 50,125 tokens. And just 4 months later, on March 9, 2024, Myro reached an all-time high of 0.4428. That's more than 222 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in Myro would have turned into $22,195.49. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 of the Myro meme coin crypto, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On November 12, 2023, the all-time low of Myro was 0.001995, which would have given you 50,125 tokens. And just 4 months later, on March 9, 2024, Myro reached an all-time high of 0.4428. That's more than 222 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in Myro would have turned into $22,195.49. Want to make trades like this one? If you would have bought just $100 of the EOS Network cryptocurrency coin at its all-time low and sold it at its all-time high, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, on September 13, 2023, the all-time low of the EOS token was 0.011, which would have given you 9,091 tokens. Now, just 6 months later, EOS reached a high of right around $1, and that's more than 99 times your money. So how much would your $100 invested in EOS Network made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in EOS would have turned into $9,974.22. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 of the EOS Network cryptocurrency coin at its all-time low and sold it at its all-time high, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, on September 13, 2023, the all-time low of the EOS token was 0.011, which would have given you 9,091 tokens. Now, just 6 months later, EOS reached a high of right around $1, and that's more than 99 times your money. So how much would your $100 invested in EOS Network made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in EOS would have turned into $9,974.22. If you would have bought just $100 of the Solidus AI Tech cryptocurrency altcoin back in September of 2023, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, on September 23rd, 2023, the all-time low of AI Tech was 0.0122, which would have given you 8,039 tokens. And just 5 months later, on March 13th, 2024, AI Tech reached an all-time high of 49 cents. That's more than 40 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in AI tech would have turned into $3,970.26. Like and follow for more crypto alpha. If you would have bought just $100 of the soldest AI tech cryptocurrency altcoin back in September of 2023, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, on September 23rd, 2023, the all-time low of AI tech was 0.0122, which would have given you 8,039 tokens. And just 5 months later, on March 13th, 2024, AI tech reached an all-time high of 49 cents. That's more than 40 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in AI tech would have turned into $3,970.26. Like and follow for more crypto alpha. If you would have bought just $100 of the soldest AI tech cryptocurrency altcoin back in September of 2023, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, on September 23rd, 2023, the all-time low of AI tech was 0.0122, which would have given you 8,039 tokens. And just 5 months later, on March 13th, 2024, AI tech reached an all-time high of 49 cents. That's more than 40 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in AI tech would have turned into $3,970.26. Like and follow for more crypto alpha. If you would have bought just $100 of the soldest AI tech cryptocurrency altcoin back in September of 2023, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, on September 23rd, 2023, the all-time low of AI tech was 0.0122, which would have given you 8,039 tokens. And just 5 months later, on March 13th, 2024, AI tech reached an all-time high of 49 cents. That's more than 40 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in AI tech would have turned into $3,970.26. Like and follow for more crypto. If you would have bought just $100 of the Jupiter cryptocurrency coin on Solana at its all-time low and sold it at its all-time high, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On February 21st, 2024, the all-time low of the Jupiter token was 45 cents, which would have given you 219 tokens. And just 1 month later, on March 17th, Jupiter reached a high of $1.38. That's more than a tripling on your money. How much would your $100 invested in Jupiter made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in the Jupe token would have turned into $301. And if you would have bought just $100 of the AI tech, I think I may have found the next Shiba Inu, maybe even the next Pepe, and this could really even be the next Dogecoin. This crypto is already one of the main meme coins for this bull run, already outperforming Doge, Shiv, and Pepe. Big shout out to the team for sponsoring this video. Now, this meme coin has already surpassed a total value locked of over 700 million across 2 of its key ecosystems, their staking and their locker. And this TVL exceeds the combined TVL of other top meme coins like Pepe, Whiff, Bonk, Shiv, emphasizes their strong leverage of meme utility. And if you haven't already seen their massive billboard that just went live in Times Square, you definitely need to check this project out. And with their strong utilities like its Valhalla blockchain metaverse, staking program, DeFi locker protocol, and commitment to aggressive marketing, I believe this coin needs to be on everyone's radar. So what is the name of this coin and where can you find it? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. This crypto is called Floki, and it's on Binance and many other exchanges. If you would have bought just $100 worth of GT Protocols GTAI token at its pre-sale price, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. Now, the pre-sale price of the GTAI token was 20 cents, which would have given you 500 tokens for just $100. Now, just 2 weeks later, the GTAI token reached an all-time high of $2.89. That's more than 14 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? All I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested would have turned into $1,445. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 worth of GT Protocol, if you would have bought just $100 of the Pandora cryptocurrency back in February 2024, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On February 6, 2024, 2024, the all-time low of the Pandora token was right around $4,000, which would have given you 0.024 tokens. Now, just 3 days later, Pandora reached an all-time high of $32,000. That's more than 8 times on your money. So how much would you have made if you would have invested just $100 in Pandora? That would have turned into $817.66. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word if you would have bought just $100 worth of PokeStarters token back in October of 2020, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On October 29th, 2020, the Pulse token hit an all-time low of 0.11, which would have given you 859 tokens. Now, approximately just 3 months later, on February 16th, the Pulse token reached an all-time high of $7.51. That's more than 64 times your money. So how much would $100 invested in the Pulse tokens made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in the Pulse tokens would have turned into $6,447.68. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on. If you would have bought just $100 of the Bonk cryptocurrency token back in December of 2022, here's how much money you would have made, and the amount will absolutely shock you. On December 29th, 2022, Bonk hit its all-time low of 0.0000086, which would have given you 1,160,873,906 tokens. And just 1 year later, on December 7th, 2023, Bonk reaches all-time high of 0.0000093, more than 108 times your money. So how much would you have made investing just $100 in the Bonk crypto? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks again for your support. Your $100 invested in Bonk would have turned into $10,796.13. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 of the Bonk cryptocurrency token back in December of 2022, here's how much money you would have made, and the amount will absolutely shock you. On December 29th, 2022, Bonk hit its all-time low of 0.0000086, which would have given you 1,160,873,906 tokens. And just 1 year later, on December 7th, 2023, Bonk reaches all-time high of 0.0000093, more than 108 times your money. So how much would you have made investing just $100 in the Bonk crypto? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks again for your support. Your $100 invested in Bonk would have turned into $10,796.13. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 of the Bonk cryptocurrency token back in December of 2020, if you would have bought just $100 worth of the Aave cryptocurrency back in October of 2017, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On October 25th, 2017, the pre-sale price of the Aave token was $1.84, which would have given you 54 tokens. And approximately 4 years later, on May 19th, 2021, Aave reached its all-time high of $666.86. That's more than 362 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you in Aave? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm. Follow for more because it's free. Thanks for your support. Your $100 investment would have turned into $36,242.39. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 worth of the Aave cryptocurrency back in October of 2017, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On October 25th, 2017, the pre-sale price of the Aave token was $1.84, which would have given you 54 tokens. And approximately 4 years later, on May 19th, 2021, Aave reached its all-time high of $666.86. That's more than 362 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you in Aave? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm. Follow for more because it's free. Thanks for your support. Your $100 investment would have turned into $36,242.39. Want to make trades like... If you would have bought just $100 worth of Kaspa back in June of 2022, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On June 1st, 2022, Kaspa hit its all-time low of 0.000016990, and your $100 investment would have given you 588,582 tokens. And approximately 1 year later, on September 20th, 2023, Kaspa reached its all-time high of 5 cents. That's more than 315 times your money. So how much would you have made with your investment? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free. Thanks for your support. Your $100 investment into Kaspa would have turned into $31,465.57. Want to make trades... If you would have bought $100 worth of the My Neighbor Alice token all the way back in February of 2021, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On February 3rd, 2021, the pre-sale price of the Alice token was 0.125 cents, and your $100 would have given you 800 tokens. Now, approximately 1 month later, on March 15th, 2021, the Alice token reached its all-time high of $42.55. That's more than 340 times your money. So how much would you have made with your $100 investment? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free. Thanks for your support. Your $100 investment would have turned into $34,040. Want to make trades like this one? DM me the word chat on IG, and I'll send you my completely free training. If you would have bought just $100 of the Myro meme coin crypto, here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On November 12th, 2023, the all-time low of Myro was 0.001995, which would have given you 50,125 tokens. And just 4 months later, on March 9th, 2024, Myro reached an all-time high of 0.4428. That's more than 222 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in Myro would have turned into $22,195.49. Want to make trades like the dog with hat crypto meme coin back in December of 2023? Here's how much money you would have made. The amount will absolutely shock you. On December 13th, 2023, the all-time low of the WIF token was 0.001555, which would have given you 64,309 tokens. And just 3 months later, on March 15th, 2024, WIF reached an all-time high of $3.47. That's more than 2,200 times your money. So how much would your $100 investment made you? Before I tell you, all I need you to do is smash up the like button for the algorithm and follow for more because it's free, so why not? Thanks for your support. Your $100 invested in WIF would have turned into $223,151.13. Which coin would you like me to cover next?
All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to viewers all over the world. I guess most persons are here right now. I want you all to kindly pay close attention and listen to me. And anybody who miss out on this might not be able to get the opportunity again. A lot is about to happen and the bull run is fast approaching. And what is even going on right now is that majority of people are going to miss out on what is to happen. Majority of traders are going to miss out on the big opportunity that will change their lives forever. Majority of traders might not be able to get this wonderful opportunity that will disrupt everything about their financial status. Money is about to be made. So much gain is about to be seen. But what you do in a time like this matters a lot. What you do in a moment like this is very important. If you are not doing the best of your life to make good money in this crypto space, you are going to miss out. If you're not having the best to see good gains in this ecosystem, you might not be able to get it. You must act willingly. In order to make the biggest amount of money. And if you are not acting to secure so much wealth in a time and moment as this, you are going to miss out. Before I'm going to continue, I want every one of you right now watching this live stream right now to kindly click on the share button right now and share the video to your friends, to your family, to your buddies, and everyone you know, for them to be on this. And what? Everyone you know, for them to do what? For them to be on this. Because the information to be released is going to be one of the most biggest thing anyone can ever expect. It's going to be one of the most biggest you might ever have in this space. But I'm going to share this early enough before, because most persons might not be able to get it earlier. So for those of you that joined earlier enough, I'm going to share my screen and I will tell you something that is happening right now. I will share my screen and show you all what is happening. What is happening. So that you can be early enough. I guess you can see my screen. There is this coin called Mind of Pepe. A pump.fun insider shared the opportunity. You know, I posted something yesterday across all groups. I posted something yesterday. Across everywhere. You know, most times when you get information, when you see certain things that I share, please endeavor to do your research. You know, I might just talk about it casually, but when the boom on it starts, majority just like what's the name of that coin again? Just like what's the name of that coin? Grok AI. When the boom of that coin starts, many might not be able to get access to it again. I'm trying to log into myself. Many might not be able to get access to such credible opportunity again. See, in this space, please always understand what works. If you want to become rich, if you want to become wealthy, understand what works. See, if you go to this stuff right now, you see what? Everybody's talking about what? Mind of Pepe. Mind of Pepe, see it? Mind of Pepe is going to be so loud. Mind of Pepe, see it? Mind of Pepe is going to be super. Mind of Pepe, look at it. You know, I don't just share information. See, this is since April 5th, but I shared it yesterday. Because we are looking at what? Before I share any information, I make sure. And why am I even sharing it early? I'm sharing it early so that people can buy and make profit. It's not because the coin did a pre-sale. You cannot be buying the coin when the pre-sale is being released to those that got the pre-sale. What are they going to do? Automatically they will dump. So what is the best time to trade a particular coin like this is to be able to engage on that coin early enough. Yeah, they did the pre-sale. Mind of Pepe, a lot. People are saying that what the coin is going to go to more than what 1000x. Remember, 1x is 100%, 10x is 1000%, 100x is 10,000%, 1000x is 100,000%. So many predictions that the least this coin is going to do is less than 100,000%. That's why I said let me share it early for you all. Look at it. It's called what? Mind of Pepe. See, do your research. Whenever you're doing what? See, there are two coins I shared. I shared SAI. I shared what? Mind of Pepe. Do your research and make sure you don't miss out on Mind of Pepe. Look at their website. Look at their Twitter handle, Telegram website. Look at it. Look at their pre-sale. I'm not letting anybody to buy pre-sale. They are going to be launching the staking reward for those on Solana. See it? Why would they tell you to stake? Because their platform is going to be used in the bull run for all meme coins. Meme coins are going to use their platform to be able to host IDOs, to be able to host what? Pre-sales on their platform. See it, everybody, see it, a lot of YouTubers, Mind of Pepe, the best crypto, the best AI agent. Look at it, see, if I talk about a thing, I give it to you with proofs. See it, YouTubers. When I saw the opportunity, I was wowed. See it. You all saw it, that the least this coin is going to do is what? For Mind of Pepe, see it is an AI agent. Look at it. Look at the YouTubers. Look at everybody talking about it. Look at everybody talking about it. That is going to do more than what? More than what? More than 100,000.
Mind of Pepe, the new AI agent on the market, has just
Mind of Pepe. Everybody talking about this.
Jo, was geht ab, meine lieben Crypto-Gainer, und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Video hier auf diesem YouTube-Kanal. Ich hoffe, es geht euch...
Everybody mentioning about it. Everybody.
Take a look at this. This is Mind of Pepe. It's an AI agent in its pre-sale stages, which means you can get in on the ground floor.
So imagine getting this. You know what it means? See, look at how many YouTubers. Look at it. Most times you give people information, they don't. You give people information, they don't research. That's why you see people, when they engage on certain information, they end up missing out on the bigger gains. I'm showing you what? I'm showing you the information. I'm showing you the what? The information. Look at it. Look at it. It's predicted that this thing will do not less than what? 1,000x, not less than 100,000%. And now, what is the strategy? Because we have to be strategic. Now, remember, even in Pepe, when Pepe came out, people that bought early before the pre-sale and all, they made gain. When the pre-sale was released, people that got the pre-sale of the other Pepe, what happened? They did what? They took profit. After they took profit, it dropped. What happened? They now use that strategy to what? To rebuy again. And holding to today, they are making the biggest gains ever. The same opportunity is right now acting on this. When you are giving information, please and please endeavor to do your diligent research. I don't talk too much. Endeavor to do what? Endeavor to do your diligent research. Well, I'm not going to talk much. Like I said, it's for those that came early that will get this information. Those that are late, let's move on. So, there are several things happening in the crypto space. I'm done with Mind of Pepe. Whosoever that is wise knows what to do. There are several things happening in the crypto space which you should not miss. A few days ago, I paid for courses. And the courses I paid, I'm so glad. And all what happened in less than what? In less than 1 week I paid for it. I've done more than $400,000. Majority wants to become rich. Majority wants to become wealthy, but they are not ready to pay the price. Majority wants to see good gains. Majority wants their financial status to be disrupted. But trust me, they are still what? They are still slow to information. They are still not ready. They are still not what? They are still not ready to make it. Are you surprised? You don't have to be surprised. They are still not ready to make it. You ask, what's happening? See, before a crash happens, where is that crashing for? Where is that crashing for? Before a crash happens in the space, I'm always what? 10 steps ahead that it will happen. You know, before a crash happens, you know, I'm always what? I'm always ahead of others in this space. I'm always what? Ahead. Look at it. Before the crash happens, look at it. The crash is here. On the what? When did I get the email? Look at it. On the 7th. Before the crash happened, look at it. I got the email on the what? On the this week crash happened on the what? 7th. Before anything happens, I'm always aware. I'm always what? 10 steps ahead of others. See, crypto was crashing, but we are still what? We are still profiting. When the market is dumping, we are doing the opposite to make money. See, you know, it's insider what? Insider trade. Just go and look at the video that Trump made yesterday. Trump is mocking the whole world that him and his friends have made billions of dollars. See, just like I told you all on my live stream, my last live show, you have to understand, you have to know how to play the game. If you want to be like others, you will remain broke. If you want to what? If you want to be like others, if you want to play the game like others, sorry, my dear, you will remain broke. I'll show you something now. I'll show you, just relax. If you want to be like others, you're gonna be broke. See it? So everybody. See, seriously, Donald Trump gets Signal Group, take it or leave it. He informed his friends. Look at it. See it on
It's
video.
not just a company, it's actually an individual. This is Charles Schwab. It's not just a company, it's actually an individual. And he made $2.5 billion today, and he made $900 million. That's not bad. He's in financials. I've always been following.
See, Trump was that his friends made what his friends made of the crash. How did I know that a coin is going to dump? The market will, and I tell you, the exact day I told you it will happen is insider information. You know, I told you all, you know, keep on riding with other mentors, you will remain broke. If you don't have insider information, the market will play with your emotions drastically. If you don't have insider information, I don't think if you can become rich this year. The bull run is not the way it is. The bull run is going to happen based on what? On a pre-programmed activity. And if you don't, as a trader, whether you're in crypto, whether you're in forex, whether you're in stocks, if you don't understand this pre-informed information, I'm sorry. Why, when the market, everybody's panicking, everybody's doing this, everybody, oh, the market is doing that. A few of us are balling. A few of us. Didn't I show you the video right now? Are you surprised? He's laughing at the whole world. His friend made $800 million. This one made $1 billion. This one made $5 billion. In the midst of the crash, China is losing, the stocks dropped, yet billionaires, because of what they knew when it will happen. They were 1,000 steps ahead of others. Like, seriously? They were what? They were 1,000 steps ahead of others. Are you surprised? Look at it. Watch it again.
This is Charles Schwab. It's not just a company, it's actually an individual. And he made $2.5 billion today, and he made $900 million. That's not bad, because he's in financials. I've always been following. This is Charles Schwab. It's not just a company, it's actually an individual. And he made $2.5 billion today, and he made $900 million. That's not bad, because he's in financials. I've always been following. This is Charles Schwab.
Can you see it? These are his friends. How much his friends made. How much his friends made. Do you know what it means? Do you know what it means? Do you know if you discover this early enough? Do you know what it means to discover such opportunity? See it? Donald Trump court of video explained that his billionaire friends made billions yesterday without stock market manipulation. Do you know what it means? See it? Go on Twitter, you see it. His friends are making billions. You know, you are here drawing charts, reading graphs. People with insider information are making billions. Say it. It's on Twitter. Trump tweeted that his friends ranked in billions. Just yesterday, just few hours. You know, if many of you leverages on information given to you, you will be so wealthy. Why will I tell you market will pump, market will pump? Why will I tell you market will dump, market will dump? When I told you all too long that the market was going to bounce back, didn't everybody make money? See it? Didn't you see the video? Look at it now, Trump and his friends. Look at it. Let me play it again.
This is Charles Schwab. It's not just a company, it's actually an individual. And he made $2.5 billion today, and he made $900 million. That's not bad, because he's in financials. I've always been following. This is Charles Schwab. It's not just a company, it's actually an individual. And he made $2.5 billion today, and he made $900 million. That's not bad, because he's in financials.
So imagine having his friends are making money. They are what? They are making more. Just one tweet he just posted, stock this, that he has paused the tariffs on all countries except China. What's happened? The market became green. Before that, didn't I tell you guys long? Yesterday, millions was made. My $1,000 on 2 trades gave me what? More than $65,000. My $10,000 gave me more than $650,000 just yesterday. Somebody is waiting. See, the world 500 richest people lost 500 billion this week, and Trump friends became super rich because of what I call what? Insider information. If you are not an insider, see, go and mark this. You know, I keep on saying this. If you like, before so be on the Forex platform or this. If you're not an insider, you will just be doing what? Trial by error, trial by error, trial by error, trial by error. You need to be an insider to become extremely wealthy. You need to be an what? You need to be an insider. You need to be an what? You need to be an insider to become extremely wealthy. See, the market crash have already begun. This was 7th when it bounced back. I was also, do you know what we made? Do you know how much we saw? Market is tanking. Here has to profit anyway. Crypto is in a free fall. How we still what? How we still profited? But how many persons got access to this? No. My email was what? My email was booming. But many missed it. Many missed the opportunity. Many what? Many missed the opportunity. So imagine as at March 28th, will Trump next big move? Trump what? Next big move. Imagine getting access. See, insider what? Insider trades. Even in Bitcoin, Ethereum, you can make 12,000% with a strategy. Right? Trump presidency is the best time. Everybody will get what? Everybody will get rich. But many don't even have the information. Many will still miss out. Many will still what? Many will still miss out. Let me bust the bubbles. Let me show you. Let me share my screen again and show you something. See, if it's information, if I want to cash out $1 million in 2 weeks, I know what to do. If I want to cash out $1 million in 1 month, I have the information. See it in my mail. See it in my mail, but I can't what on view. See it? Trump great gain is starting. The best time to create wealth. The day Trump will cost tariff on this video, I was with it. What is going to happen before April 19th again? And what is going to happen after April 19th? How to turn $900 to $108,000 and how to turn $9,000 to more than $1 million. The information with me on this video. But majority on 5 coins, Trump is backing. But what is happening? 99% of crypto traders have no idea about this.
Mark these words. The first 365 days of Trump's presidency is going to be remembered as the best time to get rich in American history. If, that is, you do exactly what you're about to see here. Welcome to the Great Gain of 2025. I'm James Altucher, and for the first time ever,
I don't have to play it right now. But you see, the market, the opportunities are here. What did I say? The opportunities are here. If you don't have the information, if you don't know, you will remain the way you are. If you don't know, do you know what it means to use less than $900 to make $100,000? Do you know what it means to use less than $9K to make more than what? $1 million? Do you know what it means? By April 19th, any crypto trader who does not have the information, I used to be open, I used to say it, the information will drop on the crypto boat. Any crypto trader who does not have this information, forget about it though. The person will not get it again. Any crypto trader, if you like, this, that, I've already given you guys the ones I will give for free. But any crypto trader who does not have that information, Any crypto trader who does not have that information might not be what? Might not be able to get it again. Opportunities once missed might not be regained. See, me, I'm not talking much. If you like, join. If you don't like, don't join. I'm repeating it right now. Invite everybody you know for them to be on this. Invite everybody you know right now for them to be on this. Something is about to trigger again. Invite everybody you know for them to be on this live show and get information that will change their lives forever. Information, strategies, opportunities that will make them so rich without putting their current lifestyle at risk. Information, opportunities that will make them so wealthy without putting their current lifestyle at risk. Can you let everybody you know? Because what is about to happen, what is about to trigger, if you miss out on it, I'm sorry. This that is going to trigger so hard, if discovered by crypto traders in less than 2 months, can turn $100 to $400,000. If discovered by crypto traders, can turn $100 to more than what? To more than $400,000. Being an insider is one of the best things that can happen to anybody. Do you know what it means to have what? Insider information. Do you know what it means? Do you know what it means? Do you know what it means to have insider opportunities? Insider opportunities. Leveraging on it, riding on it, and you make money. Riding on it, and you become rich. You must know how to beat the market. You must what? You must know how to beat the market. You must know how to make at least $10,000 every month. Understanding. Let me show you something right now. Do you know you can turn $250 to more than, let me show you something. Do you know you can turn $250 to more than $90,000 in just few days? In just few, I love dealing with proofs. Let me show you. Look at it. See it? Done what? $250 to more than what? $91,000 in less than few days. In just 3 months. Do you know about that? Majority. Oh, I want to be a crypto trader. I want to be balling. I want to be doing this. But you don't have this information. You don't have this knowledge. You are not aware of this. You are not what? You are not aware of this. You don't know what to do every time to be highly profitable. You must not allow the market not to leave clues for you. See, the bull run, the bull run, will be so massive in a way we will never expect. But only on a few trades, only on a few coins. And that is where the problem is.
Dear friend, take a look at this map. This is a little region of America called Loudoun County.
Making the best and making the most count for you. Making what? Making the best count for you. Is so crucial and so important. Just like I gave you guys one coin already, you leverage on it. You leverage on what? You leverage on it and use it to change your life forever. Use it to change everything about your financial status. I'm going to play a short video. I'm going to play a short video. I'm going to play the videos. Then I want to
Mark these words. The first 365 days of Trump's...
Attention, everybody. I'm going to play a short video. And I want you all to pay close attention and listen to this video. Pay close and what? Pay close attention and listen to this.
Mark these words. The first 365 days of Trump's presidency is going to be remembered as the best time to get rich in American history. If, that is, you do exactly what you're about to see here. Welcome to the Great Gain of 2025. I'm James Altucher, and for the first time ever, 2 wealth drivers are on an unstoppable collision course. The first driver is a radical move President Trump will make in his first 100 days of office. The second driver is the peak of a 4-year wealth building cycle. And let me tell you, the last time this wealth cycle peaked, more than 80,000 people became new millionaires. And the question is, will you be next? Will you participate in this next cycle, in this collision? Today, you'll get access to my private predictions and research. I'll rip back the curtain on both of these wealth drivers. And if you get in before April 19th, then over the next year, you could have the opportunity to see a modest investment, let's say, I don't know, $900, surge to more than $108,000 in new wealth, just $900. But you'll see everything here. But what you need to know right now is when the two wealth drivers come together on April 19th, the great gain will begin. And that's what I'm calling a 2025 Super Bull market for the most profitable investment class in U.S. history, an investment fully endorsed by President Trump, by the way, and I'm talking, of course, about cryptocurrencies. But, and this is important, not just any old cryptos. I predict during this one-time profit event, a $900 investment across 5 specific cryptos that I'm gonna tell you about here could gain an astonishing 12,000% so quickly that just 12 months later, you could be sitting on more than $108,000. It also means that over the same time period, a bigger investment of, say, I don't know, $25,000 could turn into a $3 million fortune. And if that kind of new wealth could improve your standard of living, and I'm sure for many people it could, if that could help ease your financial worries or provide relief for your loved ones, please keep watching. Because even if you've never purchased a single crypto before, or you aren't sure how to get started, you can still get in on the great gain of 2025. You'll see everything you need right here, because to be in before the window closes on April 19th, you're going to need the names of all 5 cryptocurrencies, which I've identified for you. I've used my own proprietary research system that harnesses the latest AI and 3 decades of my experience in the financial markets, and you're gonna see all of this here today. My research now indicates in this coming year, these 5 coins could increase by 12,000% or possibly even more. And if I'm right, that means if you're close to retirement now, for instance, or even if you're already retired, you could still bring in significant new wealth and potentially even enjoy true financial freedom for the rest of your life. I mean, many people have experienced this fear of missing out, like, oh my gosh, did all the opportunities, were they a long time ago? And the good news is that right now is the best opportunity I've ever seen with this collision course of these 2 drivers. However, I need to be clear on this point. The great gain is the final major wealth building opportunity of our lifetimes. And for reasons you'll see in a moment, I believe there will not be another chance like this. So I implore you, please do not sit on the sidelines and let other people take what you rightfully deserve. I can tell you this, I will not miss out on the great gain. Right now, I'm publicly announcing I will invest at least $10,000 of my own money into the 5 coins you'll learn about here. And over the 12 months of the great gain, these next 12 months, I fully expect to see a minimum $1.2 million return on my money. So why am I so confident? Because I've done it before. In 2017, my research identified an opportunity with the crypto, it was called Filecoin, and it was trading for just 51 cents per coin. I invested $25,000, and within 4 years, Filecoins peaked at $237 a piece, up from 51 cents. That's a 46,000% gain. And by the time I exited my full position in 2023, I walked away with over $1.4 million. In fact, crypto has been so good to me, I did something I never thought I'd be able to do, which is that I bought a new home with my crypto gains. And here's some footage of my house. My friends call it the house that crypto built. Now, to be honest, I'm pretty embarrassed showing you this. I'm from New Jersey, from very humble roots. I don't like bragging about my good fortune. I feel very blessed that I've had the opportunities I've had, but I told you all this for an important reason. I need you to know 2 things. 1, the potential for enormous crypto profits is absolutely real. It's not just something you read about in the newspaper. Oh, these people made millions on crypto. I want you to know this could happen for you as well. And look, I've personally made millions, and I plan to do it again during the great gain. And the second thing I want you to know is when it comes to building true life-changing wealth, I know what I'm talking about. In my career, I've launched and then sold several tech companies. One sold for a $10 million payday, another for a $15 million payday. And I use that money to become an angel investor in several startups, like Buddy Media, which was then acquired by Salesforce for $689 million. People noticed my knack for recognizing good investment opportunities, so I found myself managing a hedge fund, Formula Capital, and today I'm on a first-name basis with nearly every big hedge fund manager in Manhattan, as well as every major venture capitalist in Silicon Valley. And if I look familiar, you might know me from my 3 best-selling books on investing, my appearances on Fox Business, CNBC, Yahoo Finance, the New York Times, Business Insider. I wrote for the Financial Times, the Wall Street Journal, and many of these publications. I have a weekly podcast where I interview thought leaders like Mark Cuban, Richard Branson, many others. It's been downloaded more than 70 million times so far. LinkedIn, I don't know why they did this, but they once even called me one of the 4 most influential people on earth. But in the financial world, I'm known for one thing above any other, making bold public predictions about technology that come true, and often doing it years before the mainstream experts. For example, in 1997, I predicted the rise of video streaming services. In 1998, I predicted how the internet would change the world. That's when I sold my first company, which was an internet company. In 2007, I went on TV to predict Facebook would one day be worth $100 billion. People totally laughed at me, but then guess what? I was proven right. In 2011, I predicted the stock market had bottomed and announced it was time to buy. In 2013, I predicted the success of Bitcoin when it traded at just $114. In 2016, I predicted the growth of virtual reality. And there are many, many more. But today, this is my boldest prediction yet. For the first time in US history, we have these 2 major wealth drivers. I've never seen anything like this. We have these 2 major wealth drivers that are on a collision course. And when both wealth drivers come together after April 19th, this is going to kickstart a crypto Super Bowl market, the Great Gain of 2025. During the 12 months of the Great Gain, a modest investment of just $900 into the 5 specific coins that you'll see more about in a moment could surge to become a life-changing $108,000 return. Getting in on those 5 coins now could be the best and final chance for everyday Americans, even people who had never bought a cryptocurrency before, to potentially turn a small investment into significant new wealth. Now, at this point, you might be asking, James, what gives? Why are you volunteering such valuable information? I would ask those questions as well. It's good to be skeptical. And look, I hate this phrase, but there's a reason that I've often been called an eccentric millionaire in the press. I've been in a habit of giving away my wealth building secrets and my investments to people who need them the most. And look, as I mentioned earlier, I've been a professional investor for the past 2 decades. But I've also, as I mentioned earlier, I've written about books about investing. I've written for the Wall Street Journal, the Financial Times. This is what I do. I like creating a community of like-minded people who want financial freedom, financial security for their families and their children. And I feel like because I've struggled as well in the past and I've always looked for opportunities myself, I wish there had been somebody who had given me a hint about where some of these opportunities are. And do you ever feel like the rich just keep getting richer? And I'm talking about, let's say, Jeff Bezos or Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Musk, Zuckerberg. The billionaires, they rake it in. And while everyone else feels the pinch, particularly in times like this, that is not how our nation was built. And that's why I am sending you this today, because if you missed out on the crypto craze so far, the Great Gain of 2025, this is your second chance. But as you're about to see, this could also be your last opportunity. I mean, the 2 wealth drivers that I'm going to show you, these are not going to happen again. You can either get in now, or you can accept that others, let's say the Wall Streeters or the Silicon Valley guys, the people who always generate this wealth, you can simply accept that others are going to continue to claim what should be yours. And look, I get it. There is a time to be cautious, and there's also a time to read the room. Because right now, because of the 2 wealth drivers that you're going to see here, this is the big one, is flashing in neon lights. And in our nation's history, there have been only a few times where regular Americans could quickly gain enough wealth to radically improve their standard of living. And I'll tell you about them. First, the Gilded Age in the late 1800s, the bull market in the roaring 20s, the 1990s dot-com boom. And I'm here to announce that the great gain of 2025, this is gonna be so much bigger. There has not, and there will not, be another great opportunity like the great gain in our lifetimes. And when you view my private evidence here, I know you're gonna agree. Because for the first time, two wealth drivers are on an unavoidable collision course. Never happened before. And when both drivers align, it will create a perfect storm for certain cryptocurrencies to rocket up in value. Wealth driver number one is a revolutionary move by President Trump. And the second is the culmination of a 4-year wealth cycle, which last time around turned more than 80,000 people into new millionaires. And the cycle is peaking again. And because you're watching this today, you could still get in early. That's why I wanted to get this video out to people. And I'll reveal both wealth drivers next. But before I do, let me set your mind at ease. If you've avoided buying cryptocurrencies in the past, that's understandable. Like any completely new technology, cryptos can be intimidating. But the truth is, these days, buying or selling cryptocurrencies is as easy as using the online banking app on your phone, maybe easier. And I'll tell you more about that. And it's important because to get in on the great gain of 2025, or what I believe will be the greatest wealth building opportunity in our nation's history, you're going to need the names of 5 specific cryptocurrencies that my research tells me that an investment in these 5 coins could increase by 12,000% or possibly even more over just 12 months. And you might be surprised to know, guess what? Bitcoin is not one of the 5 cryptocurrencies I'm recommending. In fact, you're about to see why. Bitcoin is not the best opportunity to gain substantial new wealth, and it hasn't been for at least 10 years, which might surprise you. That means if you missed out on Bitcoin in its early days, you may still have 1 second chance at crypto riches. And I'm sending you this message today because I've identified 5 non-Bitcoin cryptocurrencies, what are called altcoins in the industry. And if my research is right about this, like it has been before, during the great gain of 2025, these 5 altcoins will rocket upwards. Not just doubling or tripling. That would be, if they just doubled or tripled, I wouldn't be happy about it. But potentially gaining thousands of percent in value. Good Americans who get in now could see even modest investments grow by 12,000% or more over just 12 months. And if I'm right, you could turn just $250 into more than $30,000. You could turn $900 into more than $108,000, or $15,000 into more than $1.8 million. But if you're still unsure, I get it. Cryptos are a fairly new type of investment, and there's just a ton of misinformation floating around. So let me set the record straight. Most people don't know this, but for the past decade, cryptocurrencies have been the smartest investment in the world, period, end of story. And if you're interested in life-changing gains, like seeing your modest investment grow by 100 times or even more over just a year's time, cryptos, honestly, they are the only game in town. And let me show you what I mean. Say you put $1,000 in a savings account or a 10-year bond, and let's say you're earning 3% annual interest. After 10 years with compounding interest, you'd have about $1,343. Not too exciting after an entire decade of waiting. With inflation, by the way, you might even feel like you lost money. Well, what about gold? Everyone's talking about how gold is a great investment these days. Well, gold has returned 119% over the past decade, meaning your $1,000 invested in gold 10 years ago would now be worth $2,200. Yes, that's a decent return by normal standards, but nothing to write home about. Okay, well, what if you'd put that money in the stock market instead? After all, the market has been on this bull run for ages. Surely the stock market would have provided the best 10-year return, right? And yes, the S&P 500, the 500 biggest companies in the market, they've returned a very strong 190% over the past decade. And that is quite a bit better than its historical average. And that 190% return means that over the past decade, your theoretical $1,000 investment would have grown to $2,900. Again, not too shabby, but it's not life-changing, which leads me to the star of today's show, cryptocurrencies. What if you'd put your money into crypto instead? Well, let's start with the most well-known crypto, Bitcoin. Over the past decade, Bitcoin made so much more money than old school investments. It's not even a contest, and you probably already know this. I mean, look, gold returned 119%, the best of the stock market returned 190%, but during the same 10-year period,
So like I was saying, you have to understand the major things in cryptos and some of the aspects. So some of the aspects so that you can be able to keep on making good gains. You heard all he said. Someone is saying I can't hear you. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, indicate right down. If you can hear me, indicate right down for me to know that you are flowing. So you could see that crypto is all about getting what I call the right info. Without the right information in this space, trust me, without the right information in this space, you won't benefit a lot. Someone is saying I can't hear you. Can you all hear me? Without the right information in this space, you won't benefit a lot. There are 5 coins that are about to increase more than this. There are 5 coins that are about to move in a way. You heard the video, you watched the video, in a way that most crypto traders don't even know exists. And you see Bitcoin? Bitcoin is going to soar drastically. Bitcoin is going to move. There's something I paid which I got. I'll show you something different. Bitcoin is going to move massive. Let me show you something. You know, when I do tell people information, you see information? Information matters. So whosoever that does not have top information in this space, sorry for the person. Let me show you something. Look at this, maybe. All these are information, a lot of what? A lot of information, a lot of credible information, a lot of what? Credible information. Credible what? Credible information.
Hi everyone, Amy here.
That
See
most
this
people,
$500 in my hands?
that most people don't even know. See it? Number 1 coin for April 2025. See it? All this is prepare for April this, prepare for this, prepare for that. Look at it. A lot. All these are what? All these are information on everything that will happen this year. But majority don't. For instance, remember when I talked about Bearer Chain? Look at it. Show me the Bearer Chain. The main Bearer Chain coin. What to do with the what? Bearer Chain ecosystem. How, you know, but when I say everybody this, when I tell people, they'll be like, oh, your information is so expensive. Okay, go and join others. On the Bearer Chain stuff, just providing liquidity with a guide on what I did. I provided like a liquidity of $10,000 last 2 months, and as of today, I have earned more than $640,000. Just doing the right thing, following the right option. See it? Many don't know the map, knowing everything that will happen, every coin that will come out of it, every wallet to download, everything. See, I can't come and start showing the coins right now. Or where it is going to get to. Where it is going to bottom. The entry, the take profit, the stop loss, the this, the big cap, the portfolio sizing, the take profit zone, and all. But what happened? Majority of traders will miss it. See it? This is another one. How the what? The golden opportunity on how to turn $1,000 to $2.6 million. Crypto is just the same crypto that you know. You know, Ifeanyi is balling in wealth because of the level of information he has. Ifeanyi is making so much profit because of what? Because of what? See, exclusive. See, for 1% of the 1%. Do you know how much to join this? Is $55,000 a year. How many persons can be able to pay $55,000 a year just to get information? So most times you see people, oh, how many persons can pay what? Can pay $55,000 a year. Just to do what? Just to get information. How many? How many can pay what? $55,000 a year. Just to get what? Just to get credible information. Just to get what? Just to get top, credible information that you can see in this space. Market is going to be massive. But are you ready? Look at it. Are you ready? 1% of the 1%. Look at it. See, my email, how to activate everything. My drive. See, the roadmap, what is going to happen, what I want to do, and all. All of my what? Do you know what it means? 1% of the enough to turn $1,000. That this is the least it will do. That means $100 will give you $267,000. $10 will give you $26,000. $100, $10, just $10 will give you $26,000. You know, there are certain things I can never show on social. See it? I'm going to show the secret I ready to top percent. We call it a golden triangle of cryptos. A golden what? A golden triangle of cryptos. Bull run or bear market, it works. See, majority of crypto traders all over social media are still what? Are still scratching the surface. And until they wake up and do that which can help them become rich, they will not become wealthy. See it, information, see it? Information, see it? Yeah? That's it, number one call for 2025, April.
Juan Villaverde is a man with a history.
About what? About all this. See it? The bull face, the bear face, the bull face, the bear face. Knowing the coin that is going to do all this matters a lot. That is going to soar such at this. I'll play a short video for you, or just watch this.
Villaverde is a man with a history of nailing big moves in the crypto market. In 2018, he called the top and the bottom for Bitcoin, almost to the exact day. In fact, those who bought Bitcoin on the day that Juan called the bottom could have made more than 20 times their money. Juan's acumen is so impressive, he's actually called every bull and bear market in crypto since 2012. He has an uncanny ability to see changes in the market before they happen, and it's allowed him to really nail some big-time wins during his career. Some of Juan's biggest and most exceptional wins include gains of 993%, 1,134%, and 1,250% on Bitcoin just since 2019. But he doesn't just dominate Bitcoin. He's bagged incredible gains of 674%, 826%, and 1,149% over 4 years on Ethereum. And he's also spotted a few exceptional altcoins that are outside the mainstream that turned into huge winners. There, we're talking about Chainlink, which went up 312% in 18 months, or Thorchain, where he scored a 1,136% gain in less than 4 months. Juan even snagged a 2,925% win on Cardano in just over a year's time. Going back to 2018, altogether, Juan's average gain is 315%. And folks, that includes the losers as well in that average. So no wonder tens of thousands of people are following his every move. Here's the thing, though. He is now predicting a very special 2025. He is convinced that this could be one of the most profitable markets for investors in crypto's history. But he also says this is not necessarily a time to rush out and buy Bitcoin, nor should investors load up on flash-in-the-pan meme coins that rise and fall at the drop of a dime. No, Juan believes now that one special coin is about to burst onto the scene. It apparently is a token so strong, it's about to become as well known as Bitcoin. And he believes this coin is going to actually lead the way during the 2025 crypto bull market. It is, in fact, already drawing major investment from likes of Visa, PayPal, and Franklin Templeton. And by the end of this year, it is possible it could be a household name. And Juan is here right now to give us the details. Juan, I have been wanting to talk with you in conversation for some time, so thank you very much for being with us today.
Chris, it's great to be here.
Yeah, you heard my introduction just a moment ago. You have a remarkable track record. So I want to jump right into this right now. You've also made a remarkable prediction, saying that 2025 could be the biggest bull market in crypto's history. So what exactly is it that you know that we need to know about making such a big claim?
Chris, I know it's a big statement to make, but to me, this isn't just some hope and prayer. You see, this comes from years and years of research on markets and cycles. Let me show you something here. This chart shows Bitcoin from its start back in 2009 all the way until now. When you break it down into 4-year cycles, you will see nearly identical patterns. In the first year, there's a big drop. Then comes a transition phase in year 2, followed by a return to the bull market by year 3.
I see. And now this has happened every time, Juan?
Every single time, Chris.
Okay. All right. So if I understand correctly, you're saying that we're coming out of the third phase right now?
You nailed it. Here's the 4th stage of each of Bitcoin's previous runs. As you can see, the last part of the cycle is where the biggest gains have been made. I call this part the bigger bull. That's where we're heading right now in 2025. And with a pro-crypto president like Trump in the Oval Office, this could be one of the biggest crypto bull markets in history. Bitcoin just crossed the $100,000 threshold for the first time ever. And I am predicting it could go as high as $150,000 and possibly even higher.
Right. Very impressive run it's had lately. So it sounds to me like everybody at home should start loading up on Bitcoin right now. Is that what you're saying?
Not exactly, Chris, because if Bitcoin were to go to 150,000 from where it stands right now, that's about a 50% rise.
Right. Well, I think most viewers would love to book a gain like that, 50% one, but I take it you're saying that's not all that impressive. Why?
Well, the truth is, in every crypto bull market, the gains have gotten smaller and smaller for Bitcoin. I mean, look at its first run back in 2013. Bitcoin started the year trading just above $13. It crossed the $1,100 mark during its peak for a gain of 8,491%.
Oh, wow. If only I'd gotten into it back then.
That would have been nice, right? And it would have been the best opportunity for its biggest win. Because Bitcoin surged again in 2017, but this time only for a 2,281% gain. Still extremely impressive, don't get me wrong, but only a quarter of the growth you saw during the initial run. Now, let me show you what happened in 2021. From its low when the pandemic clobbered everything in the market until it crossed the $65,000 threshold for the first time in November, it went up 1,105%. Again, a solid gain from bottom to top, but still only half as good as it performed during the previous run-up.
So I have to ask, why is that? I mean, if this could be, as you say, the biggest bull run in crypto's history, wouldn't that give Bitcoin a bit more room to run?
That would be great, right? But see, Chris, what we've seen is that once a crypto has established itself as a big-time player, then usually the chance for truly earth-shattering gains has already come and gone. The same thing happened to the second biggest crypto, Ethereum.
And you read my mind, Juan. I was just about to ask you about Ethereum because as I understand it, Bitcoin and Ethereum have always been the two top dogs in crypto. They're really the only game in town. Am I right?
You're absolutely right, Chris. The market cap of Bitcoin and Ethereum dwarfs the rest of the crypto market. I mean, look at this simple chart. On the left is a ball representing Bitcoin and Ethereum's combined market caps, over $2.3 trillion. Now, look at that much smaller ball on the right. That's the market cap of the next 20 most popular cryptos combined, just $822 billion. Just a tiny fraction of what the so-called big two are worth.
Yeah, that graphic makes it pretty obvious. Very clear that investors do flock to those two cryptos.
Yeah, and that's why when Wall Street wanted to create the first crypto ETFs, they built them around Bitcoin and Ethereum first. We are talking about some of the biggest names in finance here. BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, Goldman Sachs, the list goes on. They have gone all in on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Nearly $18 billion has flowed into those ETFs since they launched last year. Sure, other cryptos have come and gone like ships in the night, but Bitcoin and Ethereum have stood the test of time. They are alone at the top of the crypto heap, at least for now.
Right. It's very interesting. Thank you for the backstory on that. And I'm looking forward to hearing more about what you just said there for now. But first, I just want to make sure I'm understanding you here. If Ethereum has already established itself, same way as Bitcoin, does that mean that the chance for solid gains there has already passed us by?
Honestly, I'd say yes and no. Look, Ethereum is not just going to disappear, and I do believe what could be one of the biggest bull markets in crypto's history is beginning. Look, Ethereum is currently priced around $3,900, and with the power of this...
So you see that one of the things that we're going to become the biggest crypto bull market is beginning. Pay attention, everybody, because I want every one of you to kindly profit from this. Because anybody, trust me, anybody who missed out on the opportunity might not be able to get it. Just like I said, if you are just joining, I first recommended something called Mind of Pepe. Look at this. Look at this coin. If you're a trader, don't miss out on this. I'm going to drop the contract address for you on this live show again. I'm going to drop the contract address. Don't miss out. Don't miss out on Mind of Pepe. Don't miss out on this coin. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the contract address. Don't miss out on what? Don't miss out on this amazing, phenomenal trade called what? Mind of Pepe. Yes. I'm dropping it for you all because you might not be able to get the opportunity again. Mind of Pepe. Mind of Pepe is going. The contact address, I drop it for you all right now on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Those of you on YouTube, you must have gotten it. Facebook, Instagram, and all. Mind of Pepe is going to be superb. So don't miss out on the information. I guess the pump will begin in 2 to 3 hours from now. So make sure you are early before the whales starts accumulating this. Make sure you are early before the whales get into
this coming bull market. I believe it could go as high as $7,000, but that's only a 75% gain.
You're killing me here. Only a 75% gain. That's really nothing to sneeze at. But I guess what you're saying is it's really pretty small when you compare it to their first 2 bull markets since they launched in 2015. That's your point?
Yep, not even close. During its first one, Ethereum rose by 16,729%.
Oh, man, that's even more than Bitcoin's first bull run back in 13, right?
Yeah, it's very impressive, especially when you consider it took just over a year to reach those highs. It was enough to put Ethereum on the map. The problem is, like Bitcoin, once Ethereum made a name for itself, a gain like 16,729% is probably not going to happen again. In 2021, it was up 4,755% at its height. Still very impressive, but only about a quarter of the gains you saw during the first run-up.
Right. And now you're saying potentially less than a double for this coming bull market. That is a really big drop-off there.
Yep, it is, but that's okay, because you see, historically, there's been another way to invest successfully during these bull markets. On specific cryptocurrencies, investors have had the chance to outperform both Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Okay, well, I'm listening. I'm very curious to what you're going to say here.
Chris, what we have seen in essentially every bull market so far is that a new set of coins jumps much higher than Bitcoin or Ethereum. There have been some exceptional examples, like NEM that shot up 44,437%, while Binance Coin was up 22,622% in just under a year. Now compare that to Bitcoin and Ethereum's gains, and they look small. In fact, Bitcoin's wasn't even one of the 10 biggest gains in the 2017 bull run. Same thing happened in 2021. There were a few specific coins posting some pretty hefty gains. Thorchain, for example, rose by more than 55,000%, and Cardano soared more than 13,000%. These are incredible runs, while Bitcoin and Ethereum's gains got smaller and smaller, and while plenty of garbage coins tanked hard.
Right, so that's amazing. I didn't know much of what you just told us here, but the point here is there is a new coin that could dominate the current and ongoing bull market, Juan, right?
That's right, Chris. I think this coin could become a household name. It's just a matter of time. I believe what is now the big two of Bitcoin and Ethereum will soon be a big three. As this coin elbows its way into the public's consciousness, it could take off. Soon, this could be a well-known name, not just for crypto enthusiasts, but for all investors. That's why huge companies like Visa, PayPal, and Franklin Templeton are pouring millions into it. Google has invested over $1.5 billion into crypto-focused companies, and they're employing this coins network in their cloud services.
Right. Some big names there and big numbers too, which shows they're putting a lot of faith into this.
And Chris, this is just a tip of the iceberg. That's why it's great that you and the viewers at home are watching this right now. This window of opportunity is already creaking open. This coin was labeled one of the fastest growing cryptocurrencies in 2024. And yet despite that, it's still worth less than 1/20th of Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. I believe there is a ton of room for growth left. Getting in on this coin now, before the bull market potentially takes off, could be like buying Bitcoin or Ethereum during their earlier bull runs.
Yeah, that's saying quite a bit. Let me stop you right there, though, because that is also a very big claim. Those are bold words there. I mean, Bitcoin went up by more than, what'd you say, 8,400% in 2013. Ethereum was up more than 16,000% back in 2017.
Look, Chris, I cannot predict the future. Some of the coins during this bull run will have amazing gains, while some will be left in the dust, even lose money. But based on my research, I do think it has the potential to really take off, and I'm not the only one. Asset management firm Van Eck, one of the top 10 money managers in the world, said in 2023 that they believe it could grow easily by more than 1,200% in the next few years. Benzinga said in 2024 that it believes it could rise by more than 6,000% from its current level over the next decade plus.
You said you can't predict the future, but Juan, you've come closer than anybody else I know, and I'm sure any investor out there would be happy with a gain like the one you just mentioned. What is it about this particular coin we're talking about that makes you think, and I guess other experts as well agree, that it has so much potential? I mean, it's got clearly some of the biggest names in the world of finance involved.
Chris, that is a great question. And look, it's pretty simple. There are those who believe this coin has the best technology of all cryptos out there. And they're not resting on their laurels either. They're working hard to make it even better. This should give them a distinct advantage compared to other crypto networks, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. That is why Google is employing it in their cloud computing.
Right. And we've been hearing a lot lately about cloud computing and how it is the future. It's the way.
Yeah, that's right. Gartner, the world's leading IT research and advisory company, recently released a report that said by 2027, cloud computing will become a key driver for business innovation and the common style of computing. Google is counting on this coin's superior technology to help propel it to the top of the cloud computing world. But its uses go far beyond just supporting Google, Chris.
Right. You mentioned some of those other big financial names, Visa, PayPal, Franklin Templeton. They've invested millions of dollars into this coin.
Yep. They are big believers too. And they're more than just pouring cash into it. Visa utilizes this network to securely move billions of dollars each day. We are talking about over 720 million transactions daily between more than 15,000 different financial institutions and 25 different currencies worldwide.
Yeah, that is a huge flow of money.
And all of it is moving at lightning fast speeds. Visa is the biggest payment giant in the world, and this crypto processes payments 300% faster than Visa could alone. PayPal's vast network exceeds 41 million transactions a day. They too have employed this coin to make them more secure. And Shopify has integrated it on their platform, allowing millions of businesses to use it to accept payment. Even financial giant Fidelity is using it to improve the speed and efficiency of their financial systems, referring to it as a great example of what is possible and clearly a lot of value that can be created for investors.
Right. And I think I said it earlier, but it's a big show of confidence from a firm with over $5 trillion, I think, in assets under its watch.
And Chris, they're not the only ones buzzing about this coin's potential. Citibank is exploring it for future cross-border payments and smart contracts. In fact, the bank sees this network as the future of finance. And Franklin Templeton, one of the firm's $1 million backers, is planning to launch a mutual fund specifically on their network.
Wow. This is exciting. I can see why you think it has so much potential going forward.
Like I said, Chris, it's not just me. Some of the biggest venture capital firms in the world have been throwing their weight behind this coin for a while now. Sequoia Capital, for example, is the second largest VC firm in the world. They have invested nearly $30 million into this token. In fact, Accel and Index Ventures have invested as much as $175 million combined into this company.
Yeah, that's a huge number.
That's not even the biggest show of support from the VC world either, Chris. Andreessen Horowitz, one of the top 3 venture capital firms in the world, recently released a report on the state of crypto, and the coin I'm stoked about stole the headlines. The VC firm, with more than $42 billion in assets under management, gushed about this crypto, calling it a major opportunity for investors, adding, its growth is just beginning, and its current price doesn't reflect its potential.
Well, I have to say, these big firms seem to be convinced. You obviously are convinced as well. I'm sold. It seems to me as if anybody and everybody are fully behind this crypto's technology. Let me ask you this. What is it specifically about their technology that has you and everyone else so excited? Or maybe a better question is, what is it that separates them from the rest of the tokens out there?
Chris, it's the simple fact that their technology allows transactions to be faster and cheaper than all the others. They have their own system that operates differently than Bitcoin or Ethereum's does. It was designed by their founder, a former Qualcomm engineer.
Right. So how does that speed compare to Bitcoin and Ethereum?
Take a look at this. As you can see here, it's really not even close. Bitcoin can only handle about 3 to 7 transactions per second. Ethereum, about 350. But this coin is currently handling 4,454 transactions per second right now. And this is just the beginning. Soon it could handle as many as 40,000 transactions per second. And there's an upgrade in the works that could send that number skyrocketing up to 1 million transactions per second.
1 million transactions per second. That would be incredible. I mean, even as it stands right now, it's really no contest. There's no comparison.
And you might think that because it can handle so many transactions per second that it would cost more, but that's not the case at all. It's actually quite the contrary. Bitcoin's fees per transaction are 10,000 times more than this network, and Ethereum's are more than 4,800 times more expensive.
Yeah, so cheaper and faster. What's not to like there, right?
Exactly. All will be more energy efficient too. In fact, it is estimated that a transaction on this network takes less energy than 2 Google searches. Meanwhile, a transaction in Bitcoin can take several hours if the network is in high demand because of how much energy it uses, and costs as much as $50 per transaction because of it.
That qualifies as probably the opposite of efficient.
The complete reverse of the crypto being raving me about. And it's all thanks to the revolutionary new technology they have developed. It's why Bank of America has said this crypto could be the Visa of the digital asset world, or why Medium referred to it as the vanguard of blockchain innovation. And they can do this across so many platforms too. They're developing a smartphone based on this technology that they plan to start selling soon. And they released a gaming system this past summer that has over 1 million active users per month.
So this is amazing. It seems like everything they're touching right now is turning to gold. The gaming systems, a phone is on the way. Let me ask you this. Why now? Juan, why shouldn't investors just wait for all these developments that you just mentioned to take place first?
Well, Chris, as I mentioned earlier, we may be entering the mother of all crypto bull markets. This could be an incredible opportunity for crypto investors. But before I get into that, let me show you something. This is Ethereum in 2017. As its price was soaring throughout the year, so was its user count. At the height of the bull market, the user count had crossed 1 million, right when the price hit its peak. The same thing happened with Bitcoin during its initial run in 2013. As Bitcoin's value soared by almost 8,500%, the number of its active users also jumped significantly.
Right. So what you're saying here is this coin is in a very similar spot.
I do believe that, Chris. This coin is only a few years old, you see, but already the signs are showing that it's gearing up for a big run.
Can I ask you to tell us what are those signs specifically that you're seeing?
Sure. Throughout 2024, there was a slow uptick in users as the coin gained momentum, and the price has slowly risen as the users have risen. But toward the end of the year, the spike in users also accelerated. It is now showing a similar pace as Bitcoin and Ethereum did during their initial bull runs.
Which means the price is obviously on the rise?
Well, there's no way of knowing for sure, and even Bitcoin and Ethereum blaze their own path. Anything could happen with this coin. But I do think it's a sign that this coin could start to take off. You see, it's all about the network effect.
The network effect, what do you mean by that?
Well, Chris, it's this idea that the value of a product depends on the number of people who use it. Each new user who is added results in an exponential increase in the value of the network.
Okay, that makes sense. Is that applicable in the world of crypto? That's important?
Chris, it's extremely important in crypto. Cointelegraph says it is a central concept in the world of cryptocurrency. Crypto is bought and sold on a blockchain network. The more users you get on that secure blockchain, the better the chance for developing these connections.
Yeah, and that does make total sense, Juan. So where coins see a rapid uptick in users, their value tends to see a big rise as well.
Chris, it's a great sign when it happens, when all the pieces of the puzzle fall into place. That's why I believe 2025 could be one of the biggest bull markets in crypto's history. And this coin could be one of its shining stars.
You have a lot of confidence. It's good to see that confidence. I admire that.
I appreciate that, Chris. But it's not a hunt or guesswork here. It's all thanks to my proprietary timing model.
Thank you for bringing that up. I was wondering about it. From what I've heard, is it true you're the first person to have actually created a timing model specifically for cryptos?
That's correct. Using my background in economics as well as years of studying market cycles, I developed this model to help us predict when and how crypto moves. And the truth is, there is indeed a pattern to how crypto trades. And with the help of some powerful computing, data analysis, and my own background as an econometrician, I was able to identify those patterns.
Right. So is that what's allowed you to make so many big calls, correct calls in crypto for the last 10 years plus?
Exactly. My model has allowed me to nail every bull and bear market since 2012, as well as calling the top and bottom of Bitcoin to within a few days back in 2018, and this current bull run to almost the exact day on November 5th. Bitcoin and other cryptos move in a very predictable cyclical pattern. And right now, I believe that pattern is at a tipping point.
What do you mean by that, a tipping point?
Remember when I showed you earlier how Bitcoin has traded in distinct 4-year patterns since it launched in 2009?
I do recall, yes. And now it's reaching that tipping point for its bigger bull run.
precisely what my model is telling me, Chris. However, let me make a clear distinction here for a moment. A bull market isn't just on the way. It is here, right now. It has already begun. 2022 was where we hit the big bear market. A bottom formed, and we went through a transition year in 2023. Now Bitcoin and every other worthwhile coin out there have moved upwards as we've closed out 2024. That means our model is showing we are currently square in the bigger bull market here in 2025. It's time for investors to start looking into this. We're not waiting for a bull market to invest. The bull market is already here. Everything is telling me the time to get in is now. And it's telling me to load up on one specific coin.
Right. Well, your confidence is contagious here, Juan. I'm more than convinced at this point, and really stoked to learn what this coin is. How do I get access to it?
Chris, I can't wait to share it with you. I truly believe it's going to be an awesome year for crypto and this special token. I put everything together in a report I'm calling Crypto's New Big Three, the coin to match Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'll give subscribers all the information they need on how to buy it, when I think it's time to buy, and perhaps most importantly, why I believe it could turn the crypto market from a big two to a big three. But before I give you all the details, there's something else I feel compelled to share. You see, there's another crypto that I'm really excited about.
Music to my ears, and I'm sure others who are looking to take advantage of this bull market, but I can't imagine you'd be more excited about this crypto than what you've already been telling us about.
Well, it might seem hard to believe, but it is true. That's because this bull market and this new crypto I'm talking about have an extra tailwind behind it.
You know what? I'm going to guess here. Does this have something to do with Trump's election?
You nailed it, Chris. My timing model has already started flashing green for a huge run this year. And I think as Trump settles into office, it could send the bull market into hyperdrive.
And it does make total sense, Juan. We have seen him talk so much about crypto lately.
Chris, it's more than just words. Trump is not just talking the talk, he's already walking the walk too.
Yeah. Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean?
Well, the fact is, Trump is America's first crypto president. Saying he's gone all in on crypto would be an understatement. He was a keynote speaker at the recent Bitcoin conference in Nashville, where he told an adoring crowd that the U.S. would become the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world. He made Bitcoin a key plank in the Republican Party platform and even accepted donations to his presidential campaign in digital currency. On top of that, Trump personally owns nearly $3 million in crypto, and he's got the biggest names in crypto in his corner. Elon Musk is taking a starring role in the Trump administration. Musk owns almost $500 million worth of Bitcoin through his company Tesla. Billionaire crypto brothers Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss are all in, saying, we're going to make America and Bitcoin greater than ever before. The crypto market believes this as well. Bitcoin jumped 9% the day after the election and is up more than 40% since, crossing the $100,000 mark for the first time in its history. A lot of other coins followed suit too. Dogecoin, for example, has jumped 140% since Musk announced a new government division called the Department of Government Efficiency.
Yeah, Elon, no doubt, has been all over the news lately, possibly even more than Trump himself. But you have said there is a special coin that you believe could get an extra boost from Trump's presidency. And you just mentioned Doge. Is it Dogecoin? Because of the influence that Musk seems to have over Trump and their relationship?
Actually, Chris, it's an even bigger connection to Trump than Musk's. It's his vice president, J.D. Vance. But you see, as bullish as Trump appears to be about crypto, Vance takes that to the next level. No wonder Fox Business said Donald Trump and J.D. Vance create a pro-crypto presidential ticket. Cointelegraph said Trump's VP pick, J.D. Vance, could mean a new era for crypto. The vice president is a former venture capitalist and a big Bitcoin holder himself. He owns at least $100,000 worth of the digital currency and possibly as much as $250,000. He's also been one of the biggest proponents for crypto in the Senate. In 2023, he introduced a bill trying to protect banks from pressure by the SEC to cut their ties with crypto. And he's a huge blockchain proponent from his work in venture capital with PayPal founder Peter Thiel. He'll even donated $15 million to his senatorial campaign.
Which is a pretty big show of support.
Exactly. And now that he and Trump are set to take over, investors could see the shackles placed on crypto by the Biden administration really come off.
Right. There's a lot to look for. There's so much exciting stuff that's happening here, and I get it, because Vance and Trump, obviously pro-crypto, they've got big backing from the crypto industry. But again, you've been mentioning one specific coin. What is it about that coin that could make it such a great opportunity this year?
Here's the kicker. The coin I'm talking about is already in play for the Trump team. JD Vance himself is one of the 5 largest holders of this token. His holding is valued at north of $70 million. You may have heard, but Trump recently teased a new crypto project on his Truth Social platform called the Defiant Ones. It's being spearheaded by his sons, Eric and Donald Trump Jr. I strongly believe this coin could be the centerpiece of this project.
Well, that would be a really big deal, no doubt.
It would be, and it could reaffirm why Vance already holds so much of it. He's obviously a big believer in it, but he's not the only one. Major financial firms like Citibank and T. Rowe Price have employed the technology behind this coin to improve the speed and security of their financial services. And Grayscale has unveiled a way for its customers to invest in this coin. California is deploying it to increase efficiency in business dealings with 42 million of its residents.
So it sounds like this one may have upside like the other coin that we've been talking about.
Look, I believe it does, especially with the power of this coming bull market. I put everything you need to know in a special report I called Project Crypto, the one coin to own under America's first crypto president. In this report, you'll learn exactly why I believe this coin could be the focal point of Trump's crypto master plan. And more importantly, you'll find out why I think it's positioned for success in year 1 of the Trump administration.
Juan, I got to tell you, this is very exciting. I mean, both that crypto could be entering its biggest bull market this year, biggest market ever, and Trump's love and support for it. It does seem like this could be one of the greatest opportunities for crypto investors in the coming year. What I'm dying to know here is, though, how can investors take advantage of this information? You mentioned a special report.
Chris, I'm prepared to rush both crypto's new Big 3 and Project Crypto, the one coin to own under America's first crypto president, to your inbox right away. All I ask is that you take a risk-free subscription to my crypto newsletter, Wise Crypto Investor.
Wise Crypto Investor. Now, what do members get when they join?
Chris, Wise Crypto Investor combines my own personal experience in trading cryptos with my proprietary timing model, which predicts when to get into the best cryptos at the right time. Just like when I booked 3 separate triple-digit wins or better on Bitcoin and Ethereum. In fact, in Wise Crypto Investor, we've never had a losing trade on either of the 2 most popular digital currencies. Since 2018, our overall gain is 315%, and that is including the losers. Go back to when I called the 2018 top and bottom to nearly the day. Wise Crypto Investor members would have had access to that information ahead of the crowd. You'll always get my latest updates before anyone in the public hears my prediction. I won't say it on TV, a podcast, in an interview with you, Chris, or anywhere else before I've told my Wise Crypto Investor subscribers.
And that does not hurt my feelings at all, Juan. And with the speed that the crypto market moves, that's actually a very valuable benefit.
Every month, I'll give you the newest information from my proprietary algorithm. I'll show you exactly where we are in the cycle. I'll give you what I think should be bought and sold. The idea, as simple as it is to use the timing model to tell us the best time to enter and exit these cryptos. Is it always possible to time things exactly? Of course not. There's no perfect system for investing. There is risk involved, and people should never invest more than they can afford to lose. However, our overall track record in Wise Crypto Investor is remarkable. We've recommended more than 45 crypto trades over the last 6 years. The average gain was 315%, and that is including the losers. Some of the biggest winners were even more extraordinary, like 1,136% on Thorchain in less than 4 months, 1,149% on Ethereum in just a year and a half, and 2,925% on Cardano in just over a year. Booking these kinds of gains requires precise timing. So don't worry, I won't leave you sitting on the sidelines while the big moves are happening. I will send an alert at any time during the month, as soon as possible, whenever something changes with our recommendations or the crypto market as a whole, like the exciting cryptos I'm tracking in the first year of Trump's presidency and this bigger bull run. And when you subscribe to Wise Crypto Investor today, I'll send you the names of both cryptos right away.
Yep, no doubt about it. You've had a tremendous amount of success with your proprietary system. Folks, let's go over everything that you're going to get here today when you subscribe to Wise Crypto Investor. Coming in hot, 12 monthly issues on the fourth Friday of every month, which means you'll get a new issue that's full of Juan's latest research on the crypto market, along with the fresh recommendation for the next hot crypto. You'll get ASAP alerts and updates, which means that anytime the market swings or something changes with one of Juan's recommendations, you are going to be the very first to know about it. He's going to send you very timely alerts so that you can stay ahead of the rest of the crypto market. You'll get a free subscription to Weiss Crypto Daily. That'll help you keep up with everyday movements of the crypto market with expert crypto analysis, and all of our analysts contribute to bringing the latest news, the latest gossip and investment advice in the world of crypto. You'll get full access to our Weiss Crypto ratings. Since we created those ratings in 2017, more than 152 cryptos have been rated a buy, and the average gain there was 463%. Again, that's an average that included the losers. Our ratings are fed the latest data. They get it instantly, and they are maintained by some of the top data engineers in the world. And you'll get bonus access to features that are not available to the public at large. Then there's report number 1 that Juan just described, crypto's new big 3, the coin to match Bitcoin and Ethereum. Crypto is about to have a third big player, as you've just heard Juan predict here, a new coin that could be mentioned in the same breath as Bitcoin and Ethereum. And in this particular report, Juan is going to reveal the name of that coin and give you all the details on how you can get in on it before it potentially becomes a household name. Report number 2 is titled Project Crypto, the one coin to own under America's first crypto president, as Juan calls him. In this report, subscribers are going to learn about the coin that could be the focal point of Trump's master plan to boost crypto. And you're going to get all the information you need on how to buy it, when we think it could rise, why it could be the best coin to own under the Trump administration, too.
On top of that, Chris, I'll give you an extra bonus report. It's called The Ultimate Bitcoin Timing Guide: How to Pick the Big Bottoms and Big Tops with Confidence. In it, I'll show you how to spot the different stages of a crypto bull market and how to use them to get in and out with confidence. Wise Crypto Investor is not a trading service. We don't jump in and out of recommendations, but we do use the timing model with a goal to sell before the top and buy at the bottom.
Right. Good to know. Also, I want to be clear with everyone at home, Juan. We mentioned that this was a risk-free subscription to Wise Crypto Investor. And here's what we mean by that, folks. Your Wise Crypto Investor subscription lasts for 1 year, 12 months. And if you're not satisfied with the service, you can cancel, and we'll give you a full refund at any time during the first 12 months. We want you to feel comfortable with our research and recommendations. That's the point.
I think once you've had a chance to dig into your bonus reports and see the potential value in my recommendations, you will want to stay with us for the long haul. That's why we're so confident in giving such a generous refund policy.
Right. I think that's significant. Juan, let me ask you, how much will a year's worth of Wise Crypto Investor cost?
Well, Chris, the reports alone that I've already mentioned are worth hundreds of dollars on their own. And that doesn't include all the benefits you get when you subscribe to Wise Crypto Investor. But our stated goal is to give regular folks a chance, and charging hundreds for this service would defeat that purpose. So we decided to make the price ridiculously low.
Which is how low?
I'll tell you in a moment. But there's another crypto I feel compelled to mention, because it's tied to the hottest trend in the market: artificial intelligence.
Are you kidding me? An AI crypto?
Precisely. You see, artificial intelligence is one of the hottest markets in the world. The sector's surge fueled the S&P 500's record 21% rise in 2024, and AI's influence is only going to continue to grow. Salesforce CEO Mark Benioff said, "Artificial intelligence and generative AI may be the most important technology of any lifetime, and now it's starting to influence the crypto sector.
So, Juan, are you telling me that these two hot markets are actually teaming up?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Chris, and with good reason too. AI and crypto together is a natural fit. Forbes called the combination of AI and Bitcoin a synergy for the future, and Medium called the pair hallmarks of our generation. But it's not just Bitcoin that could benefit from this marriage. Smaller coins could do even better when paired with AI. In fact, Medium said the AI coin market has the potential to cross the $1 trillion threshold. I have found a way to get in on this growing union, and I'm prepared to reveal it to you in a special bonus report I called the #1 crypto for the AI world. In it, you can get the name of this promising altcoin and why it could lead the way for AI and crypto together. You can get the name of this coin as well as 2 others when you subscribe to Wise Crypto Investor. Plus, you can get a refund anytime in the next year. That means you can get access to all this great information, and if you're not happy within the first year, simply contact our member care team for a full refund.
Folks, this is a great deal, and it just keeps getting better thanks to Juan here. So, Juan, again, how much should people expect to pay for Wise Crypto Investor 1 year?
Chris, it's lower than the price for an entree at a halfway decent restaurant. Less than a tank of gas for your car. Our normal retail price is $129, but today it's just $49.
For a full year?
That's right, Chris. That's 62% off the retail price.
So you're looking at 13 cents a day.
Chris, is the best offer we can make, considering you'll get 4 free bonus reports with the names of 3 promising coins, including the coin that could be joining Bitcoin as one of the biggest cryptos in existence.
I agree, Juan. This clearly is an amazing offer, considering especially everything that you believe is sitting in front of us this coming year. I asked you what you knew that we didn't, and now we're on the inside with you. This is great.
That's why we here at Wise Crypto Investor want to make it such a special deal, to give investors a chance at this unique opportunity. I believe 2025 is going to be a huge year for crypto. According to my proprietary timing model, we're in the early stages of a massive bull market, perhaps one of the biggest in crypto's history. And with America's first crypto president in office, crypto could soar to heights we never even thought possible. It really is a watershed moment for the industry. There's huge opportunities brewing in cryptos right now. And there's one special coin that I believe is going to go from virtually unknown to a household name by the time this bull run ends. This could be a rare chance to score transformative gains in the crypto market. I really hope you'll join us for the ride.
Folks, I think you've heard everything that you need to hear at this point, but just as a reminder, let me go through this one more time. When you subscribe to Wise Crypto Investor today, here's a quick rundown on what you're going to get. 12 monthly issues delivered on the 4th Friday of each month, ASAP alerts and updates on major moves in the market, a free subscription to Wise Crypto Daily, full access to our Wise Crypto ratings with an average gain of 463%, report number 1, crypto's new big 3, the coin to match Bitcoin and Ethereum, report number 2, Project Crypto, the one coin to own under America's first crypto president, report number 3, the ultimate Bitcoin timing guide, how to pick the big bottoms and big tops with confidence, and report number 4, the #1 crypto for the AI world. All of this is coming to you for the low price of just $49. And remember, if you are not satisfied with the subscription, all you got to do is reach out to our member care team at any time in the first year for a full refund. Click that button below.
So you see that's what? There is a lot in cryptos. There's a lot in cryptos, and there are lots of opportunities. So these are some of the things I want to share out with you all today. And remember, we are entering the mother of all bull run. And anybody, so imagine missing out on coins that will do this insane gains. All right, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this amazing, phenomenal live show. Always remember, let the game come to you. See you all next time. Remember, it's only on the crypto boat that I will drop this level of information. Anybody not on the crypto boat will miss out. All right, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.